Come out of the masses, stand alone like a lion, and live your life according to your own light. Osho. Can you sit with it all and not let any of it dictate your path? This morning I felt so many shifts. I know Pachamama has moved, that I will be too soon, having dreamt it last night. But I'm also aware of incredible changes within me, because I can see more light. Sounds strange, but whenever I receive the next level of energy, so to speak, everything around me looks lighter, clearer, and outrageously fucking beautiful. So much so it brings me to tears, as my body opens to receive and my heart expands, back into what it's always known, a remembrance of vibration and frequency, that I initiated this morning purely by listening to a stone person, a crystal skull representing the galactic and Atlantean energies fallen over on my altar. Sensing into this, encouraged to look at the many situations I am working with in my own life that permit an acceptance of the raised vibration trying to come through, I could also see how much I'd changed. An energetic maturation moving through me. This last week, healing the pain I've become accustomed to within my body over the years has brought forth an increased compassion to reach out to others that are also struggling, alongside a retreat of attention from those that no longer resonate with where I am. Sitting with this and the more shadow aspects that are rising to be held from this space, both internally and around me, I open to the love, beauty, and joy beneath it all, waiting to take back its rightful place. Ironically, at a time when one of the royal stars of our galaxy crossed the sun. Regulus, a portal often gone unnoticed, the protector of our higher chakras, known as the lion's heart, reaches its peak today. Bridging with it a deep remembrance of our own soul's frequency, necessary to provide the greatest directional change being asked of us all in our hearts, as we physically step into the bridge of greater potentials for ourselves and the world we are creating. Tuning into this earlier, shuffling the tarot for the daily dose, selecting 2 cards from behind the Sun of Earth. I knew they both belonged together, something I felt in my core despite their differences in energy. One solid, dependable, known and physical, the other light, free, joyful and simple. Attempting to connect without looking, accidentally turning over the latter, placing the now evident big medicine wheel or world behind the unknown remaining image. I visualized a jaguar turn into a mountain lion in my mind's eye, the card for justice and strength in this pack. Receiving let change be your life force and expansion your truth, I turned over integration, or temperance, beneath which sat the small medicine wheel of fortune. Today, acknowledge the endurances and faithfulness of trust you have gained in yourself. Be proud of your accomplishments. How else can you recognize not only what you've achieved, but who you've become? Sovereignty comes from the soul and its appreciation in all we do, our own lives included. Share the wealth of your journey by investing its and your own energy into worthwhile endeavors. Be that thoughts, situations, belief, or people. Ensure they bring out the best in you. That doesn't mean just the light, but the ability to see it and yourself in the darkness with love and compassion. Know that any new dimension of global consciousness must come from within your own vision. This includes the perspective you have of yourself. Assume your rightful place within the spiritual leadership of your heart. Be transformed by the mystical power of creation itself through you. Remember, any answered prayers will only come in the expansion of your own horizon and the acceptance of its place in the great changes we seek. Release your past. Give way to a fulfilling present by bridging potential into form, here, now. Respect what is happening. Be kind to yourself. may we realize true clarity comes from the external behavior of our own inner sacred work. In deepest Munai, I ask you now, what's really changed? You know where I am. Take care. Kirsty.